Hello everyone, I am 100% me and this here is my good friend Wood, and I'd very much like to welcome you back into my world where we have a really big project ahead of us. As mentioned in the last episode, it is time that we get a proper Enderman farm set up, and that kind of means that I need to gather up some materials. First thing on our list of materials to gather is sand. Now you may remember a couple of episodes ago we found a desert, but to get to the desert I figured it was easier to first link up a nether portal to the place, because the desert is really far away. And so to the nether we went. Of course we needed to do a little bit of tunneling, some of the finding the right coordinates, not to mention of course building the portal, and finally lighting it. Boop, there you go. Now of course we were in the desert and it was time to decimate it. Having gathered the sand, we also wanted a little bit of black ink, because black glass just looks a lot better. We'll be needing a whole bunch of wood as well for this project, and so of course I need to gather some of that up a little bit. We'll need a little bit of dark oak as well of course as spruce. But there was one more ingredient we needed. Something that could only be found deep in the caves, hidden beneath the obsidian. What I needed was lava. And here we go. Let's not put the lava in with the wood, shall we? Let's put it in here. These are some of, if not all, the materials that we'll need to construct this farm. Exciting, isn't it? So let us pack our bags and put our bags into here. And then let us go. I just realized we have a bit of a problem. You may remember that our stronghold is somewhere out in the ocean over there, but I never really left any form of mark to let me know where exactly it is. Yeah. So I need to sort of try and find it now. Oh! Well, that is a good marker actually. Well, that's lucky. That is plain luck. It is somewhere over here. I don't know where exactly. I know I left stone blocks at the top, but whereabouts I did that, I do not know. Oh, they're really hard to spot, but they're right over here. Now there are several things I'd like to do before finding our way back to the portal room. And that is actually, I'd like to explore the stronghold a little bit more than I did beforehand. I didn't really get the opportunity to explore it a lot the first time around, and so I figured I'd just take the time right now to do it. This sure is a very interesting looking stronghold. Oh, this is where the portal room is, isn't it? Yes, okay, that's good. We know that one now. Bedrock? I think this entire thing is sort of carved through the bedrock. That's weird. I didn't think that was possible. Oh, and here it is. This is kind of what I've been looking for. I am super glad this stronghold has one. Wait, where's the chest? There's supposed to be a chest here somewhere. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, that is not bad. There's supposed to be one down here as well somewhere. Ooh, hello. There it is. There it is. Okay. Still not complaining. Now what I'd very much like is to have all of these bookshelves. If only I had the space for it. Let's go make some space real quick. And there you go. We've now got an empty library and books for days. Now you may be wondering, Percy, why do you need all those books? And that is very simply because I enjoy decorating with them. Come on, Wood, let's go. Ooh, let's not walk into the cobwebs, shall we? I think I've explored most of the stronghold now. It's a very big one, full of twisty surprises everywhere. But I think I got the majority of it. You know what I'm thinking? I think that I'm good for now. Let's go find the portal room again. Oh, here it is. Now here is what I'm thinking, because I didn't really know where the stronghold was at all, and because it's just a lot more convenient, I think what we can do is build a little portal over here and hook it up to the nether. So I've got some obsidian. And of course a flint and steel over here. Now what we're going to do is take the coordinates, and then I'm going into the end. If it will let me. Oh no, this is a problem. Every time I go through that portal I end up either through the floor or getting knocked off. I don't know what that's about. But then what I'm going to do is go back home and hook up the nether side of the nether portal we just built. And there we are. It worked. Look, we are here now. We can dump some of this stuff into this chest over here. We don't need it. Now before I go through, I do kind of want to restock on my rockets. And while I'm in my ender chest anyway, let's just put this away, shall we? Let's go through. Now what we want to do is we want to go as far away from the island as possible. We want to be at least 128 blocks out. And not only that, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. We want this over here-ish. No, we don't want to do that. Okay, that was misplacement. Oh, we just messed it up. I just messed it up. I need to get new lava. I panicked. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can get new lava. Did I just make the biggest mistake ever? Oh, I'm so glad I didn't. For a moment there, I was scared that I'd left my ender chest and the boxes of materials here. And that's a really bad idea because this platform always gets reset when you go through. Anyway, let's do a take 2 here. As I was saying, or trying to say, is we want to go down all the way as far as we can, right? And we do that by pouring a bunch of lava down. And when we can see that it won't go any further, we drop a bunch of water down. And that will turn all of this into cobblestone, right? But first we've got to wait for that to reach the bottom. That kind of looks like it might be it. So I'm going to quickly grab this and then quickly pour this. And now we should see all of this get turned into cobblestone. Let's have a cautious peek down here. Yep, it looks like we've got it all. Alright, now we need some blocks. Or rather, now we need to wait for the lava to be gone. And then we'll need some blocks. This really is taking a while. Should be nearly gone now. Come on. You can do it. And I'm just going to say that it's good enough. And I am going to go down there now. Still not good enough though. And here we are. Be a little bit careful. We want to place a block over there. And then go stand on it. We want to place a block there, there. And as you can see, it's getting a little tricky to see. There and there. Now you may be wondering, Percy, why are you using black stained glass for this? To which the answer is, I'm just that kind of person. Look, now you won't be able to see where you walk. I thought it was funny. Alright, now we need to build a sort of walkway out of this black stained glass, and we need to build it 128 blocks into that direction, into nothing. So let's go do that. That'll be fun. So I'm already realizing this is going to take a bit longer than I anticipated. There must be a better way of going about this. See, the reason it takes longer is because I cannot see where I'm supposed to place it. This might not have been my brightest idea after all. I have an idea. Let's go grab this bucket and fly all the way up to the top. And then grab the water. And take the elevator down. What I'm thinking is maybe it'll be easier to see if I have water. Oh, that was scary. And it won't be easier to see because it won't go in all directions. Okay, here we are. Yeah, this makes it a little bit easier. So then we grab the water again, and now we place it over here. Yeah, okay, this will be slow going, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine in the end. Yep, I'm just going to repeat this whole process for a little while, and then I guess I'll see you at the end. I must say, this is a little bit more scary than I had anticipated. But the process is here. The progress is good. It's just a matter of executing it. It's a bit difficult to tell, especially considering I won't go into F5 mode right now, but Wood is on my shoulder. He hasn't come off since I started this. I think Wood's a little bit scared of this as well. And of course, it's absolutely fine to be scared of a thing. Especially when it is actually a scary thing. And this is admittedly a very scary thing indeed. We should be almost there now. This should be exactly 128 blocks away. Yeah, this is scary. Actually, I think I might just leave this here for now. Now this is not going to stay this way. What we're going to do is fly all the way to the top over there. Or should I walk? Or should I run? Woo! Oh, this is so weird. Why am I doing that to myself? Now, what we need is a whole bunch of slabs of the dark oak variety. And that is exactly as many as we need. So let's take that with us. I must confess, this is also really scary now. Now, there's one problem. My water is over there and I kind of need it to be over here. Yeah, that's a thing. Uh-oh. Okay, this is not going well. Hello. Am I on it? Am I on it? I'm on it. Okay. Oh, why am I doing this to myself? Okay. What we need now, slabs here. See, this is a little bit easier. Now, it's all just a little bit more accessible. And I need more water, which I believe I've packed in one of these boxes. Oh, I have it in my inventory. Well, that's fantastic. Now, if I'm correct... Uh-oh, which it turns out I am not. Oh, I was hoping these two would mingle. Uh-oh. Well, then I need a different solution for that problem. Okay. We can just sort of temporarily put a bit like this down, and then a bit like this. And not like that. A bit like this. What am I doing here? There we go. I'm nearly dead. Very, very good. But what then happens if I do that? Yeah, it flows over the edge, doesn't it? Do I want that? It would be kind of cool, I guess. It's going to take a while filling all of this up then. It's only 2 buckets. The reason, by the way, I'm putting water on here is so that the Enderman won't come here. Oh, you know what I'm thinking now too? It's going to leak down here. Oh no, it's not. Look, this makes for a really nice tunnel, doesn't it? I think this will be cool. Yeah. Let's continue this. And there we go. And it would seem we've already got a bit of an Enderman farm going there. But that's fine. Now this here is the path that will eventually, once we build the Enderman farm, lead to the Enderman farm. Now originally, I wanted to put signs over on the side here so that the water doesn't spill over. And what you get over here, if I can get in, is just a lot of darkness. You won't be able to see the glass. You can't see the glass because of the water, right? But you won't be able to see the glass. And it's kind of like walking on nothing, right? And that is kind of what I pictured for this path. And then I realized just how scary that is, and so that's not what I'm doing anymore. I might still consider putting the signs up at some point, but that's definitely not for now. I am, of course, however, don't fall. Quickly going to get rid of all these water grabbing stations, whatever you want to call them, that I built. Obviously they are not part of the design. And there you go, that's roughly what the path looks like from on top over here. And this is the entirety of the path down here. Now there is no real way to get up and down. For now I'll be using my wings and my rockets. Eventually though, I want to put in a water elevator and a water drop over here, right? That would be really cool. And that will be mostly for the times where I don't really have access to wings or whatever. Now we are almost ready to build the actual Enderman farm. But not quite. There are a few things that we need to take care of first. For example, we need a bit of an area where we can stand and AFK while we are farming, of course. And we kind of need to figure out what that area is going to look like, of course. Now I figure if we fill this in, this should be big enough. And we'll have the Enderman farm somewhere in the middle, right? We'll have them drop through there to the actual area. Of course, we are on top still right now. Let's go figure out where the middle is exactly. For the farm, I was thinking we are having a 3x3. That scared me. Oops, I let go of shift. Let's forget that ever happened. Like I was saying, for the area, I don't even know what I was saying anymore. So for the center, we want a 3x3. That's where the Enderman will come falling through, right? Let's for now leave this in. We'll get back to that in a second. Let's just fill all this in. We'll make it just a little bit safer, right? There we go. That should be the top bit of our platform. Except, of course, for that needs to go. That's fine. We'll leave it for now. Now we need to go to the dangerous bit. Yep, still as scary as it was before. Now you may notice I'm doing this half a slab lower. I sort of have the feeling that aesthetically that will be really nice. will give us a little bit of wiggle room, right? Jumping up and down. Now this here is very, very roughly what I had in mind for the platform over here. We've got an enchanting table over here. This is where storage will be, though I suppose technically there already is storage on this side. And then over here, of course, is where the Enderman will drop. You may notice I've already went ahead and you can't see it from here. Here you can see it just a little bit better. I put water on all the slabs, right? Now there is something you may notice that stands out just a little bit. And that's currently that these logs are floating. And, well, they're not supposed to be floating. The problem is the only way to place them is from underneath. Yeah, so I've got to do that now from down there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take off everything so that if I die, and that's very likely, I won't lose my stuff. So this is roughly what I need to do now. And it's scary because if I dip too low, I'll fall. There we go. That is it. That's what I need to do for all of these. Ooh, I do need to breathe as well. And there. Oh, okay, I did it. I did it. I'm happy. Now what I'm thinking might be a good time to start building the farm. Now I believe the way that it works, and I didn't actually look this up in advance, but it takes about 40 blocks to bring Enderman down to 1 heart. So from this one over here, we need to go 40 blocks up. And this wasn't exactly part of the plan, but I just did some math, and it turns out I actually have enough glass to make like the tube that the Endermen fall through, to make it from glass. So I figured that would be a really cool idea, wouldn't it? So now I'm just going to build a glass tube over here. That will be fun. Alright. As you can see, I built a bit of a platform on the top, tiny little one, because I wasn't entirely sure if 40 is the right number. So I figured if I build a little platform, I can get some Endermen to spawn, and then I can just manually yeet them down to make sure they survive. Uh-oh, I looked at that one. That was maybe not a good idea. But we can now see if... Nope, that's not high enough. It still had 3 hits left, I believe. Wait, we can double check with the other Enderman that was there. Let's try not to look at one of them as I land. Let's just toss another one down. Is it going? There it goes. And I don't think I looked at that one, so that's fine. That's good. Let's try and get in here. How many hearts? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. So it needs to be a little bit higher, it would seem. And that's why I only built a tiny little platform and not the whole platform. Oh no, that was a mistake. Let's just go over here and have them all despawn over there. There you go, clear the platform. And that is why I decided to test it, just to make sure that I wasn't building a whole entire platform and then having to tear it back down again because I made a mistake. Alright, so I've raised this bit now by 1 block. We've got 2 Endermen. Let's go try and see. It's alive still, so that's a good thing. How many hits? Still 3. That's weird because I raised the platform. Huh. Why is that? Alright, raised it up by 2 blocks now. Oh, and we get Enderman down there. Yeah, oh, I did not consider that. That's not a very clever idea. Now we've got a whole bunch of Endermen to deal with over here. Alright, so to stop the Enderman spawning here, I'm putting slabs. And then just to make it somewhat pretty, I'll put slabs down here as well. Now, let's go test this again. Shall we? That's just the one down there now. Very good, very good, very good. And that's just a 1-hit kill. There we go, that's what I wanted. Great, we now have the right height for our platform. And I kind of thought it'd be cooler to have glass here instead of the slabs. Enderman can't spawn on glass either, so this should be fine. Now the height did change, of course, a tiny little bit, so we should probably test that again, make sure they don't die. Yeah, no, it looks fine. I mean, of course, we don't want them to die before we get a chance to kill them, right? There we go. All good. Well, I think that brings us to the moment where we need to start putting in the actual platform. Like a really, really, really big one. Not that that really seems necessary. This platform as it is already really efficient, isn't it? The question is, how big do we make this platform? I do not know. I suppose it should have to be the range in which Enderman can detect Endermites, but I don't really know what that number is, so I'm just going to build a platform and see how far I get with it, I guess. And there we go. As you can see, we've got a platform now. And with that comes a question. What can drive a man crazy? The answer is the sound of Enderman. Non-stop. Whispering things to each other. It is more than enough to drive a man crazy. Alright, now we get to do something really... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go over here real quick. Make all those Endermen despawn. And then I'm going to do something really fun. Well, there are already a bunch of them spawning again. It's a bit less fun, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We need an Endermite. And we kind of need the Endermite to not die. So I'm going to do... Let's make a bit of a platform over here. Now we're going to have... some rails over here. And now I'm going to hurt myself a whole bunch. Don't hurt yourself. It's not a good idea. Only 16 ender pearls left. Come on. Oh, we have one. We have one. We have one. We have one. Oh no, I'm dying. That's why you shouldn't hurt yourself, people. Hey, it's in the minecart. Fantastic. Fantastic. We need to give it a name. Preferably. Can we give it a name? I don't think we can give it a name, which is a problem. Oh no, that is a really big problem. Please accept this name. Okay, we can fix this. We can salvage this. We're breaking the minecart. Oh, and... okay. Oh, okay, we're... Oh, that was the very first try. We're lucky. Why won't this get a name? Oh, it has a name, it has a name. Oh boy. It's going to kill me too. If I'm not careful. There we go. I don't know why it took so long for it to get a name. Yes, okay, it's in the minecart. It's in the minecart, that's good, that's fantastic. I just realized I might have made a big mistake. Because those Endermen are going to teleport up here and kill the Endermite. So I need to be really quickly now. Oh, and it's not centered. Oh no. Well, it's working. They're angry at it. How am I going to fix this then? I think this should do. We don't now. I need to make trapdoors. And hey, look at that! We did it! We've now got a functioning Enderman farm. And boy is it loud! Let's turn that down a little bit. Hostile creatures there-ish. Alright, this is fantastic. We've kind of got everything now. We've got access to easy XP. We've got ender pearls. What I still need to do, of course, is put an enchanting table in. And just decorate this place in general. But more importantly, of course, I need to get something to eat. So let's go do that. And there you go. I can feed myself again. That's fantastic. Now, as you can see, I've made a few changes around here as well. I put some of these glass blocks around. I thought it would be really cool to have like the wood as sort of a path around this place. And then have everything else that I put things on glass. I thought it would be really cool. Over here, of course, you can see I added a storage area. And this is already filling up quite well with ender pearls, as you can see. As I've been working here, I've just been whacking these guys a little bit. And I'm putting, of course, the pearls away. But as I was putting in the glass over here, I had a bit of a realization, didn't I, Wood? See, I figured if we put glass all along the edges over here, we can still get that scary effect that I was looking for, right? But it will be much, much safer because you won't be able to walk off, right? Unfortunately, right now I don't really have the resources anymore to do so. And so I think that's just going to have to be something for next episode. Ooh, you see that? We can sort of look through it. But with all that being set down and built, I think this is a pretty good spot to end the episode. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye! This is weird.